So Gino and the Raiders begin at their 25. Fake handoff, and he fires and completes. Good-looking drive starter as he locates Jakobi Meyers.
Against the Dallas Cowboys.
Ashton Jeanty breaking free. First down run. Boy, that's got to feel good for the young rookie running back. Gino off the play action, hard fake, broken up and incomplete. Dante Thornton, the rookie. Boy, Gino has to feel that high snap on 3rd and 10, throws a dart, and he's picked. Center of the field, it's Byard. And Byard has some running room. Gets down nearly to the 20-35 on the return.
He's just reading Geno Smith. The Bears show pressure, dropping everybody out in zone, and just look at Byard's eyes. He is all over Jakobi Meyers. He sees the route develop, he jumps it. Well, that's how you start on defense. A secondary, Spiro, that it really struggled a couple weeks ago against the Detroit Lions. Played a great game last week.
And what a start for this Bears defense. Little read option, handoff, but that Raiders front was not fooled. Max Crosby making first contact. Williams from the gun. Raiders rush 4. Williams pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. And incomplete.
Try to force it into that zone coverage.
Well within field goal range here as Crosby bats it up high at the line of scrimmage. So 2 balls batted on back-to-back plays. So Cairo Santos, 11-year vet, is right down the middle before this drive even begins for the Raiders. 1st and 10 from their own 26. Gino pulls it back, fake handoff, gets it out to Tucker, open space. And Tucker pays the price at the end of that play. Byard among the tacklers. Big early play here, 3rd and 1, and that one never had a chance. Geno Smith on the keeper. Dayo Odangbo, as they got that big push. Boy, they roll the dice, and they don't get it. Football then comes out. So that'll give the Bears even better field position down close to the 20. Tyreek Stevenson, who had that incredible defensive play early last week against Dallas, makes the recovery.
Hey, in a short yardage situation, and I don't care if you're Ashton Jeanty or Earl Campbell or Christian Okoye, you're going nowhere. It's been a sloppy operation.
On 2nd and 8, Williams, a little sleight of hand. Everyone fooled for a moment. Then the Raiders recover.
Heavy pressure already in this game.
Bears top 4 in the league in 3rd down conversion so far as Williams delivers a strike. Olamide Zaccheaus makes the reception inside the 10.
Field from the Bears offense.
Bears have been an excellent first quarter scoring team as Williams again pulls it back. They're going to lose yardage. Jermaine Pratt able to get his big mitts around Williams. It's a play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air, and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast at the start. 19 on the return, and the Raiders defense answers yet again. Finally gets his first career pick. What an answer for the Raiders defense. Geno Smith, boy, magic trick to keep that play alive. He fades the sack, and he may have a first down run. Let's see where the officials marked the football. It was Noah Sewell coming in. So the Raiders get the penalty, then a 7-yard run. They go back to the rookie, Jeanty, first down. Had that just historic collegiate career. Obviously no Jalen Johnson, IR. Hoping to get him back at some point, second part of the season, a Pro Bowl in the secondary. Everyone covered. Geno's going to run for it. He's got a first down. Geno's got real estate inside the 10.
Sewell is really taking advantage of this opportunity.
Now Dennis Allen likes Edmonds in that spot. This is Jeanty out of the backfield. Jeanty sprung free for the Vegas touchdown. Dede Caleb told us, I grew up on tough coaching, and so that honesty, really the basis of that relationship and the trust that is developing between those two as Zaccheaus makes the catch. Boy, Williams, the stumble. Here they come. They spring him free. Williams a shot, but it's incomplete. Looking for Odunze, but the timing of that play thrown off.
But I don't love it from the Bears.
Boy, they're going to go for it. Fourth, just under a yard, and they pick it up. What a decision by Ben Johnson. They roll the dice. Swift in the open.
Try to extend this drive.
Play action, fake handoff to Swift. Williams completes. That's the tight end commit. All the way down to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 10. Williams, football's loose. And Chicago averts disaster. Max Crosby again as the Bears lose 6.
This is a zone read where typically he's reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. And I'm not sure why he pulls this football. They're trying to use Crosby's. Williams made the wrong decision. He should have handed that ball off.
3rd and 16. Raiders coming heavy. Williams buried. Tyree Wilson.
You have a lot of different variations when they give an offense this look.
Raiders 0-2 on 3rd down so far. Geno protected this time. Geno over the middle, and that's picked. It's Byard. His 2nd INT of the half.
Play. Unbelievable. Just job well done, but that is the exact same play. Backs both Swift and Monangai only averaging about 3.4 yards per carry.
Luther Burden, Max Crosby putting him to sleep.
Snap in and snap out.
Big 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Williams evading the rush. Williams gets it to Zaccheaus. And this with Las Vegas. On 2nd and 11, Swift. Boy, they just cannot get the running game going. Good push by Devin White. Williams. And that play is blown up. Malcolm Kuntz. No one was fooled up front for the Raiders.
Have not played their best football on the road, and it's looking a bit like the same here.
Santos hit from 46, and this one is good from 43. Genty springs free. Turns on the Jets. One guy to beat. Byard can't bring him down. And the rookie on a dead sprint. 64 yards. Touchdown.
On Edmonds. Edmonds cannot go under this block. He's got to stay outside. Excellent blocking by the wide receivers. And everybody's been waiting for this. Ashton Genty. Not a very good plan to leave him unblocked, but makes another play in the backfield unstoppable.
Williams again threads the needle. This will be a 1st down, much needed 1st down connection.
On every single drive, and they're just not good enough to overcome those negative plays.
They only have 74 yards of total offense. Pitch play to Swift. Swift slipping the initial tackle, gets to the 50-yard line. And some of the attractions to check out here in Vegas is Caleb Williams back to the air. This will be a 1st down on a 3rd and 2. Now Chicago desperately trying to get the football down the field. Odunze, the last
gain.
Williams play action again. Williams, Kuntz coming around the edge. Williams running for his life. Crosby giving chase. Williams, boy, put it in a place where Kmet had a chance, but he runs out of real estate.
4, front 5, front 6 of the Raiders.
Here they come again. Williams protected. Williams a little bit high for Odunze, and it's incomplete. Kick. This a 52-yard attempt for Santos. Operation is sound, and Santos able to salvage 3 points for the Bears. Those hard questions. Geno Smith going to run for it, and he is picked again. Tyreek Stevenson with a mesmerizing play.
What a word. Number 29 in the slot on a crossing route. And they've had some trouble on these crossing routes, but brilliantly played. And another Chicago Bear takeaway. Question is, can they capitalize?
So all kinds of movement now with this offensive line for Chicago. How do they navigate on 3rd and 5? Caleb Williams connects. Odunze, big catch to get the Chicago first down. They pick up 10, 125 yards, and the 1 pick. Williams slings it over the middle. Caught Odunze for the Chicago touchdown.
Pre-snap. And they both come down, and there's no safety in the middle of the field. Both corners are playing outside left.
And what has been one of the worst statistical games of his career. 3 interceptions. They give it to Jeanty.
He has been simply outstanding with another takeaway.
Ashton Jeanty over the 100-yard mark, first of his career. Raiders hope the first of many. Leapfrogs a defender. And Jeanty's forward momentum is going to take him now close.
From the Chicago Bears, and giving Jeanty a shot at making something happen.
And Arch, you can stay committed to this ground game. Again, 2-point game. As that door is still wide open.
Chicago has to do everything they can to find a way to knock out the run and make them one-dimensional.
Underneath, this is Bowers. Bowers has a couple of lead blockers. He's got a convoy. And Bowers gets on the plus side of the field. Raiders working now inside the Chicago 20. Fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game. This is Mostert breaking a tackle. Getting downhill. 2nd and goal. Gino underneath over the middle. Jeanty. He's got his 2nd touchdown catch.
To slow down.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. This is Manungai. Breaks the initial tackle. Missed 3rd and 1 for Caleb Williams and the Bears as they play outside the 40 of the Raiders. Swift finds the edge. First down Chicago as he's able to turn the corner.
You've got to make this throw. He loves...
Oh, football is loose. And Chicago again with a disastrous sequence. Deep on the plus side of the field, penalties and miscues, making these field goal attempts even more difficult. But boy, they have been really relying on Cairo Santos, who's been sensational. Pitch play, Jeanty. Hard, stiff arm, Jeanty. We're starting to get that confidence level rising. Jeanty getting a breather here. Mostert giving him a blow, and Mostert's got a first down, running more. Into the 2nd level, finally tackled on the play. A pickup of 38.
Parham really leading the way to get those big plays.
Pitch play to Jeanty, making a miss. Jeanty weaves his way downhill, down to the 7.
Preseason, maybe 15, 20 snaps in total.
On 2nd and goal, this is Jeanty, unable to slip the initial tackle. Good push. It was Dominique Robinson and Shamar Turner. As we cross the 7-minute mark, 3rd and goal, Smith, near side, a bit low for Dante Thornton. The rookie could not squeeze it to try to extend this to a 4-point lead. A.J. Cole is the holder, and Carlson's kick inside that right upright.
Just haven't been able to sustain and stack positive plays back to back.
This is Swift able to find that seam. Big first down run for Chicago, a pickup of 8. Meantime, that clock running, all 3 timeouts left for the Bears. As we are now 5 and change, Williams steps up in the pocket, gonna rip it and completes. DJ Moore as he works in front of that Chicago sideline, committed by Kmet. Marks him back at the 41-yard line. Williams steps up. Williams, first down and more. Making it happen with his wheels inside the 30. 2nd and 11. As we are inside of 3 minutes left. Crosby coming around the edge. They protect Williams, and he completes. First down, Bears. Odunze.
See if he's got what it takes in a big spot. Right now, he's on DJ Moore.
Eric Stokes still on the sidelines. Williams, everyone covered. Crosby chasing. Forces him out of bounds, shy of the line to gain.
Scrambling and picking up that yardage.
Remember, you don't need a touchdown here. You need 3 yards for the first down. It is Swift appears as though he's got it. We'll see where the officials mark the football. First and goal Bears, $1:39 left in regulation. Swift to the outside, in for the Chicago touchdown. And the Bears, punching back, have retaken the lead here in Vegas.
It's just a foot race. Blue Kelly alert some sort of zone read to Caleb Williams' left side.
Williams steps up. Williams looking, end zone. And it is going to be batted down. Pratt had it, threw it down to the turf. As Chicago comes up empty.
This is where it gets pretty interesting on this kick.
Tory Taylor, fielded by Laube inside his 5-yard line. Crosses the 20, 25, 30. Laube. Boy, that is a gigantic return. No flags. $127 after a 39-yard return from Laube. Here they come. Geno, free rusher, and somehow is able to get it out cleanly to Bowers. 2nd and 4.
Expect Dennis Allen to continue to be aggressive. That last play was an all-out blitz.
Geno Smith again, right back to Bowers. 1st down and more. Have to start to think about these timeouts here now if you're Ben Johnson.
Because Chicago now, they're in a spot where they have to try to force him out of field goal position.
See the target line. Genti gets down close to the 35. It would be about a 53-yard field goal from here. Smith the handoff to Genti, and he is stood up. Kevin Byard, who has been just remarkable in this game. Jacob Bobenmeyer, the snapper. A.J. Cole, the holder. The kick is blocked. Unbelievable. First blocked field goal for the Chicago Bears since week 2 of the 2023 season. And the reaction from Ben Johnson.
Sparrow, that's unbelievable. You know how rare it is for an outside rusher to be the one to block it. For him to be able to bend that corner, get his hands on the football, just an incredible play and an incredible finish for Chicago.
Boy, a week after, Bears in the closing seconds, and they're going to get out of here somehow, some way, with a 2nd straight win. Caleb Williams, it wasn't pretty.